in the beautiful city of Venice. There lived a wealthy merchant called Antonio.
Hey, Antonio. Bassanio, it has been so long. How are the preparations for the wedding going? Shylock, sir, I will repay the debt tomorrow. I promise.
A deal is a deal, and a promise is a promise. You promised to pay the money by today. And if you failed to pay up, you gave your word to give me your shop. You didn't pay the money, so your shop is mine.
My loan is only 50 ducats. My shop is way more expensive than that.
You should have thought of that before pledging your shop to me. Now get out of the way.
Shylock, wait. Here, 50 ducats that Bassanio owes you.
No, why should I take your money? Bassanio was supposed to pay up by today.
And today is not over, Shylock. It is still hours before sundown. So here is the money. Leave his shop alone, or else I shall complain about you to the court.
Antonio.
Thank you so much, Antonio. I shall certainly pay you back tomorrow. I promise. I am sure of that, Bassanio. Antonio, you are something. That evil Shylock must hate you. Forget about him. Tell me, how are your wedding preparations going on? All right. They are going good, thank you. Is there a problem, Bassanio? No, everything is fine. You and I are friends. Tell me, what is wrong? I was expecting some money this week, but it won't come for the next 5 months at least. And I have already made purchases that I have to pay up for. How much? 3,000 ducats. That is a lot of money. I know. I had purchased a ring for Portia, and we wanted to have a feast for 500 poor and offer them gifts for our wedding. But now, I don't know what to do. That is so noble, Bassanio. I would have gladly lent you the money, but even I do not have 3,000 ducats at this moment. But my ships will come back in 3 months, and I shall have thousands of ducats then. By then it will be too late. The wedding is next week. I might have an idea. Come with me.
Oh, that Antonio. Had he not interfered, I would have got a shop worth 500 ducats for 50 ducats. Always meddling in my affairs. You will pay, Antonio. Someday, you will pay.
Shylock? No, Antonio, I won't let you take money from Shylock. You know what a cheat he is. It is just a matter of 3 months, Bassanio. Once all my ships are back, I shall be able to repay the 3,000 ducats easily. Shylock?
Antonio, I need some money. You who goes about donating money to ruin my business, you need money?
You are unfair, Shylock, and you know it. I need 3,000 ducats.
3,000 ducats? This is my chance to ruin Antonio and get back at him for all the times he has insulted me and spoilt my plans. Fine, I shall give you the money at no interest. But if you cannot repay the entire amount within 3 months, everything that belongs to you shall become mine. Deal?
This is downright cheating, Shylock. Antonio, let's go. Don't worry, Bassanio. My ships will be back in 3 months. They have already started from Africa. We have nothing to worry about. You need the money now, friend. Fine, I agree.
Bassanio was worried for Antonio. He knew Shylock could not be trusted, but Antonio was confident. Shylock gave him the 3,000 ducats, and Bassanio could now go ahead with his plans for his wedding. Bassanio was getting married to a beautiful, wise, and intelligent maiden called Portia. He gave Portia the beautiful ring he wanted her to have, and together Portia and Bassanio shared their wealth with the poor. They hosted a feast for them and gave them gifts of charity.
Thank you, Antonio. None of this would have been possible without you. Come on, Bassanio. How could I not help such a noble celebration of a wedding? No, really, Portia, Antonio risked everything he has with that evil Shylock just to get us 3,000 ducats for the wedding.
What? And you let him do it, Bassanio?
Don't worry, both of you. Once my ships return from sea, I shall have plenty of money.
Months rolled by. Bassanio and Portia were very happy together, and Antonio was like family to them. Soon it was time for Antonio to return Shylock's money.
Master, there is a message from the court for you.
What in the world? What is it? Well, Shylock has asked me to appear in the court tomorrow, where I shall be tried for not returning his money. Is it time already? I am sure we have at least 10 more days before the date of returning the money.
Forgive me, Master, but might I say something?
Certainly, Rebus. What is it?
Sir, Lord Shylock has been known to change dates in his contracts. He might have changed the date from 18 to 8.
What? Wait, you cannot arrest him like that.
He has to appear in the court tomorrow, and Lord Shylock Thunders wants him arrested so that he does not run away.
Antonio! Oh!
What happened? There was a storm in the sea? Antonio's ships!
Yes, the ships. But Shylock will not wait another day. And with this message, my friend is doomed.
No, I will not let Antonio come to any harm. Go to him, Bassanio, and do not tell him about the storm. Say nothing. It is time that Shylock is taught a lesson. I shall come to court myself as Antonio's lawyer.
You? How?
Just be with your friend and don't tell him anything. Don't worry, I won't let anything bad happen to him, all right?
I trust you.
The next day, Antonio was brought to the court before the magistrate.
Gentlemen, what do we have here? Lord Shylock Thunders versus Antonio Basilisk. Let the proceedings begin.
Well, the case is quite simple, Your Honor. Antonio owes me 3,000 ducats. At the time that I lent the money to him, he promised me if he didn't return the money by today, everything that belongs to him will become mine.
He has cheated on the date of the contract, sir.
Quiet, Mr. Thunders, would you please show me the contract?
Here it is, Your Honor.
But surely, Mr. Thunders, Mr. Antonio's property is worth much more than 3,000 ducats. Why don't you just take some of it that covers the amount?
I am sorry, sir. Antonio himself has signed the contract. A deal is a deal. A promise is a promise.
Mr. Antonio, how could you even sign such a preposterous deal? Mr. Thunders, reconsider. This is inhuman.
This, Your Honor, is perfectly legal. And all I ask is for Antonio to honor a legally signed contract and honor his word.
Mr. Shylock Thunders is right, Your Honor. Mr. Antonio must honor the contract he himself signed. Mr. Thunders, as per the contract, if Mr. Antonio does not pay the required amount today, everything that belongs to him will become yours, right?
That is right.
And you do not wish to reconsider?
Not at all. A deal is a deal. A promise is a promise.
Very well. Your Honor, with that all of Mr. Antonio's losses at sea shall belong to Mr. Thunders and shall be borne by him.
Losses at sea?
Yes, see for yourself. This arrived last evening. There has been a huge storm on the coast of the Mediterranean Sea from where his ships were to arrive. You will have to bear the losses, which might be to the tune of 20,000 ducats.
Of course not. Never.
When you say you shall own everything that belongs to Mr. Antonio, in all fairness, it also means all the profits, property, and the losses that belong to Mr. Antonio.
This is cheating, Your Honor.
A deal is a deal. A promise is a promise.
The lawyer is right. You will have to bear all of Mr. Antonio's losses.
I forgive him the 3,000 ducats. I do not want my money back or the contract.
Enough, Mr. Thunders. Your behavior proves that you deliberately indulged in a contract which you knew to be unfair. This puts a serious question mark on your honesty and integrity. Therefore, this court bars you from entering into any further contracts till all your dealings are thoroughly investigated. Take him away, officers.
All my ships are lost at sea?
There was a storm in the sea. Just come home with me, Antonio. You need some rest.
Antonio was so saddened to hear of his ships lost at sea. Bassanio took him home.
I have lost all my ships.
Yes, I am afraid.
Why are you laughing?
Give me a minute, Antonio.
Bassanio, who was the lawyer who came to the court to defend me?
You want to meet him? Here, she is.
Portia, that was you.
Yes, and sorry about your loss.
What is wrong with the two of you? Why are you laughing? I lost all my ships.
No, you did not lose anything.
A terrible storm struck the coast of the Mediterranean Sea at 1500 hours.
This is only half the message. The other half is here.
But do not worry, Antonio, sir. We got out of the area at 1000 hours, much before the storm arrived. All your ships and goods are safe. Your ships will arrive in Venice by the 20th of this month. But
We showed only half the message to Shylock. The magistrate too wanted to teach Shylock a lesson, and so he said nothing when I showed Shylock only page 1 of the message. Never again will Shylock dare to say, a deal is a deal, a promise is a promise.
Portia, my friend Bassanio is a lucky, lucky man to have married a wise, intelligent, brave, and righteous woman like you. Thank you.